Workout 1 for the 2015 NCFL series is ground to overhead and toes to bar. At the start of the timer, the athletes will have 8 minutes to complete as many reps and rounds as possible of 15 ground to overhead and 15 toes to bar. The men's weight is 135 pounds and the women's weight is 95 pounds. The athlete must successfully complete 15 ground to overhead before moving on to the 15 toes to bar. Each repetition of ground to overhead will begin with the weight touching the ground. The movement is complete when the bar is overhead. In the overhead position, the athlete must demonstrate a locked out elbow, hip, and knee with the bar clearly over the profile of the athlete's body. Once the athlete reaches lockout, the repetition will count. This movement is in any way ground to overhead, meaning that as long as the bar begins on the ground and the athlete demonstrates a lockout of the knees, hips, and elbows with the bar clearly over the center of the athlete, the repetition will count. Power clean, squat clean, push press, push jerk, power snatch, and squat snatch are all permitted. The athlete may choose to do a split style snatch or split style jerk, which is permitted. However, the athlete's feet must return to under the athlete's body before the repetition is complete. If you are not using full-size bumper plates for this workout, you must start every repetition with the barbell below the knee. Any bouncing of the barbell will be considered a no rep. Also, any movement that does not reach full lockout will be considered a no rep. Every repetition of toes to bar will begin with the athlete hanging in an extended hip position with the heels behind the vertical plane that the pull-up bar makes, and will finish when both of the athlete's toes touch the bar simultaneously. In the bottom position, the athlete's feet must break the plane of the bar. Any repetition that does not begin with the feet behind the plane of the bar will be considered a no rep. In the top position, both feet must make contact with the bar at the same time. The feet must make contact with the bar in between the athlete's hands. Any repetition where the athlete's feet do not make contact simultaneously or make contact outside of the hands will be considered a no rep. Your score is the total repetitions completed within 8 minutes. The tiebreaker for this workout will be the time of your last full round completed.